Welcome to Test Pattern. Last Friday I decided to call T-Mobile to settle a problem I've been having with my cell phone. You see, about a month ago I sold my T-Mobile Wing in order to make some extra money so I could get the new iPhone. Well, one thing led to another and I wasn't able to get it yet, so I've stuck with T-Mobile. Now, over the course of this last month, I haven't received a single phone call on the cell phone. It hasn't rung. I haven't seen a message that I had a call. In fact, it doesn't even tell me that I have voicemail waiting. But when I call my voicemail to check it, sometimes I have up to 30 messages waiting for me, and everyone I talk to has complained, saying, why don't you ever answer your cell phone? Well, because it never rings. So I called T-Mobile to explain my problem to them. And I talked to a very, very polite guy named John, who started asking me a bunch of stupid questions. The first question he asked, well, did you drop your cell phone in any water recently? Well, no, you dumbass, I didn't. I know how to take care of my cell phone. Well, then he asked me other stupid questions like, are you rough with your phone? No, it sits right over here on this little credenza all day long because I work from home. I'm not rough with it, it just sits there. I might ignore it a little bit, but I'm not rough with it. I figured I could explain to him the problem I'm having, and maybe he could solve it for me. But he wasn't letting me explain my problem. He was too busy accusing me of doing mean things to my phone or some other crap like that. So I asked to speak to his supervisor. And what did he tell me? He tells me, quote, it ain't gonna happen. And he hung up on me. That was so the wrong thing to do. I was not in the mood for someone who's trying to tell me that the fact I'm not getting phone calls is my fault. So I call back, and after talking to 2 or 3 different people explaining my problem each step of the way, I finally speak to someone who identifies himself as a supervisor. I explain the problems to him, and he has the nerve to tell me that I'm responsible for the cell phone. If it's not ringing, it's my fault. It's not their fault. It's nothing in their service that would make it not ring, that there's no way on earth it could be their problem, that it was my problem. And I said, no, it's now their problem because they just lost a customer. I'm not going to sit here taking 45 minutes out of my day trying to convince them that this is their problem to fix. I'd had it. That was it. I've been a customer of theirs for 5 years. They don't need to talk to me like that. They don't need to treat me like I'm some imbecile who doesn't know how to take care of my cell phone. So I told him I was canceling the account. He tells me that I have to give them 30 days notice in order to cancel. That I have to give them 30 days written notice to cancel my cell phone account. I told him he was full of shit. I'm not under contract with T-Mobile. I haven't been under contract with T-Mobile for over 2 years. I don't intend to ever go back under contract with T-Mobile. Why? Because they pull shit like this. So he gets all uppity with me and tries to tell me that Section 4 of the Terms of Service clearly indicates that you have to give 30 days. Oh, BS, shut up. I'm not under contract. And if I was under contract, that contract said you need to provide a service to me, which, by the way, I wasn't getting. So screw you. Goodbye, T-Mobile.